Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is V-Diffuser, and in our last episode we encountered a bit of recording fail and got through the rest of the fire temple. And then we got to Zora's domain, which froze over. And now we have to figure out how we can unfreeze it. We are now in the Ice Cavern, which is our first sub-dungeon of the game. It's going to be significantly less complicated to get through than our past dungeons, and let's just keep going on before Link gets it even worse right now. As you might expect from one of these kinds of dungeons, there's lots of ice physics, ice enemies, and ice puzzles. Careful where you step, because those also come down. These are Freezards. As you might expect, these guys are made of ice. Their breath will freeze you. You gotta hack it to bits before it regenerates. So, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is only one floor. It's relatively simple. Wow, I somersaulted through that. Thankfully, hearts are in plentiful supply. Yeah, hearts are in plentiful supply here, so really don't worry about dying here. Alright, here is our first instance of Silver Rupee Rooms. So, Silver Rupee Rooms are basically a room where you have to find 5 silver rupees and then the door will unlock, or the chest will appear, or whatever. Since this is our first encounter of that, oh jeez. Expect them to get a little bit more complicated. Gold Skulltula. As you can see, we also have Link's mortal enemy deciding to strike back, Pottery. I just didn't remember that it struck back as early as the the Ice Cavern. All right. Now, as you can see, we have more of this red ice here, and as of this moment, we cannot do anything about it. But we will. That's the entire reason we're here. Because, as you might expect... Oh, I only have one bottle. Red ice is magical. So it only stands to reason that we need an equally magical flame in order to take care of it. Jeez. Man, I'm playing sloppy today. Hopefully I won't have that as bad of a recording fail as I did for the fire temple. Alright. Also, as you might expect, we had fiery keys earlier and we have ice keys here. Wow, you slid up to me right like a chess piece. Too bad you didn't last quite as long. You know, at the moment, I do believe... No, actually, we probably won't be needing bombs. At least for now. You're gonna want to take care of those guys really soon. As you might expect, fire keys set us on fire, ice keys will freeze us. This is why you'll never see me take on any of the shooting galleries, because my marksmanship sucks. It kind of does that in real life, too. Oh, jeez. Didn't know these guys were outright immune to arrows. Learn something new every day. Alright. Thank you, Navi. This blue fire, it doesn't seem natural. Maybe you can use it for something? Yeah, I think we can. Now, this is the only place where you can find blue fire naturally. You can also buy it at the potion store in Kakariko Village. It's very expensive. It's fairly expensive, but you can get it there. Move it, big guy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Anyway, how have all you guys been? It's been a very interesting week. Work's been ramping up. DNC was this week. I had to take 3 trees out of the front. Well, I helped take 3 trees out of my dad's front yard this week. Yeah. Alright, here's where you find out blue fire and red ice cancel each other out. Now, let's see what we've got here. We got the map! We've already taken care of that. As you can see, one floor on this dungeon. It's not that it's not that complex. Now, I will actually be doing my best to explore the rest of this dungeon, because we're going to want to explore the rest of the next dungeon just as much. As you might guess, the next dungeon of this game is the infamous Water Temple, the bane of everybody's Legend of Zelda playthrough. I'm not. People think that I'm joking around when I say that. I'm not. Oh, that's just a joke. No need to go through that. Now, interesting fact. This dungeon is also the only one that actually has a heart piece in it. I don't remember where that is, but I intend to find it, even though I probably shouldn't, because that will make the mid-boss of the next dungeon a little tougher. Alright. Now that we have some blue fire, you'll notice that we had doorways that were covered in red ice as well. Well, we have to take care of those exactly the same way that we took care of the fire, or the ice around that chest. Now you actually don't have to get... Oh, there it is. Ow. Well, there's our heart piece, and we have a gold sculptula. Now, you don't actually have to go through this. I do actually have to hit the broadside of a stalactite so that I can get my gold sculptula collectible. But this will open up something much closer, so you don't have to constantly go through go constantly back into that huge passageway and up the catwalk. This way, much easier. Now, this is a sub-boss, so... bleh. Wow. This is a sub-dungeon, so there is actually no boss in this dungeon. Well, there kind of is, but I really don't count it as one. Likely this is going to be a one-video dungeon. It's not that difficult. Alright, here's that. Now this being the second chest, this has to be the compass. Compass is completely optional in this dungeon. More blue fire. Time to rock. Miss me. Well, at least you're not a friggin' guardian like in Breath of the Wild. Those guys are friggin' nightmares. Imagine having to fight a guardian in Ocarina of Time. Oh. Well, at least I know where that takes place. That takes place 10,000 years after this game. Alright, we've got... our second rupee puzzle. Oh boy. Dump. And as you might expect, we also have our prerequisite Legend of Zelda block puzzle. Sliding block puzzle time. And we also got ourselves another gout of blue fire. Hopefully this is long and good. There are some gold sculptulas in which our hook shot is not quite long enough to get. So we need something a little longer, and we don't quite have that yet. a silver rupee that's frozen. Let's see if I can remember how to do this right. Climb. Get on top of it. Get on top of it, don't somersault into it, Link. Alright, there's that. Now those are some optional rupees. You don't have to get those. I think that's one of the use the Song of Time bridges. We really honestly don't need that, because honestly in this game there's nothing that really important that we have to actually buy. Fire. Slide that over. Over. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Thankfully, for this type of block puzzle, if you get rid of one, another will spawn right here, so you can just slide it on over. We actually kind of had to do that, so at least I'm pretty sure we had to do that. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully that's close enough. Good, it is. Yeah, probably not the most riveting commentary block puzzles are. They're a staple of Zelda, though, so what are you gonna do? Probably one of these days. You'll see what I mean if you ever play any of the Game Boy Legend of Zelda games. Or any of the other Legend of Zelda games for the older consoles in general. They loved block puzzles. Fire. Now I believe you have to do this at least 3 times. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so get my bearings here. There we go. There's our last silver rupee for this room. Push that forward. Push that in. And our fourth time around. Thankfully, these are unlimited blocks, so we don't have any problems running out. They wouldn't be that mean. At least not in this version. I'm not quite sure about Master Quest. Get it together, jeez. Yeah. For those of you curious about Master Quest, I'm definitely not going to be doing the playthrough of that. They really amped things up on Master Quest, and I believe they also reversed the direction of the map. So you'll be fighting harder enemies sooner, puzzles that require far more diligence sooner, and they give you a lot more Redeads, Stalfos, Gibdos, likes. Ugh. And yes, we'll be getting into Gibdos much later. Y'all are probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. You're not alone. I'm wondering what the hell I'm doing as well. Alright, let's see if this works now. Slide it this way. Slide it this way. Slide it this way. That way. There we go. Almost done. Although, geez, we've already also got all the gold sculptulas. Not too bad. So, this is our unofficial boss room. It's very sparkly farkly. And we have ourselves a white Wolfos. This is basically a regular Wolfos, in the fact that if you stab it in the backside, it will die immediately. It looks cool. It's not that strong. Jeez. This room texture is really, really cool. Why can't they have the rest of the cavern like this? And our third chest, which means, since this can't be the boss key, this is the iron boots. So heavy you can't run. So heavy you can't float. Where the hell did you come from? We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will turn into deep affection. The clear water surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. They get a lot of mileage in this out of Twilight Princess. Go out the other way, but we have a shortcut to the entrance of the dungeon. Now this is water, and we can't exactly dive. Well, we can dive, but not to the extent that we can also walk underwater. That's why we now have our second pair of footwear. Clank, clank, clank. We are now Iron Link. And with this, we can walk underwater. The downside, we're still flesh and blood human. We can't breathe underwater. You can't breathe underwater. If you start choking, take off those boots. Yeah, that's right. If you stay underwater too long, you will get an automatic game over. Because we are not a Zora. Now we have to get another set of blue fire. Thankfully, we have a shortcut that we can use to get some. There. Now we are done with the Ice Cavern. Told you it was short. But we're definitely not done with this episode. Oh no, there's a lot we I was contemplating getting a certain item that will help us with the next dungeon, next episode, but I think I'll cram that into this episode as well. We don't have much left.
Bottom of Lake Hylia, or not Lake Hylia, thinking of a different game. What? These iron boots look like they weigh a ton. If you wear these boots, you may be able to walk at the bottom of a lake. You don't say, Navi, you don't say. Yeah, there, right there, is the timer. And at the bottom of Zora's river, or Jabu Jabu's fountain, we've got another piece of heart. Now, time to take this off. Save. And let's get out of here. Wait it out that long. Let's see. Now there is... Alright, remind me, where is that place? I know it was down around here somewhere. You may remember this boulder that's been sitting here for a while. Well, we can't do anything about it. It's too heavy for us to lift. Bombs are useless against it, because if you remember, when we cleared out, when we got Farore's Wind, it left this bomb behind. It left this boulder behind, and if you try to use the Megaton Hammer, it won't do anything. Don't worry. We can get to it. We'll be able to get to it later. Now, I gotta remember, I need to get this out. It's from all the way back here. Now we should actually be almost to our next Gold Skulltula reward. It's not quite as useful as the other ones, but hey, not all of them are. Alright, big guy, let's get you thawed out. There we go. You deserve that much, big guy. Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. You don't say. As an expression of
to this tunic. This you won't choke underwater. We got the Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult sized, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it, you won't drown underwater. There we go. Let's put it on right now. Yeah, Link's in cool blue right now. Okay, we may as well get the elephant out of the room right now. This part is considered one of the hardest parts of the trading sequence. Oh, this is, well, white ropes. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. That's right, this is a timed one. Can you make it before they spoil? We used a prescription and got an eyeball frog. Be quick and deliver it to Lake Hylia while it's cold. We got 3 minutes to do this. And you can't use any warping songs whatsoever. That's what makes this tough. Our current way of doing this, which we could use while we were young, we can't use now because Zora's domain is frozen over. So our shortcut to Lake Hylia is unusable. We have a pretty tight time limit here. And we can't afford to be wasting that time, Link. Come on. Move it, Octorok. I don't have time for you. Oh. This part is tough. This is why we need Epona. There we go. There's our valiant steed. Get on. Got a beeline all the way to Lake Hylia. Now that we've got Epona getting right over there is a pretty big snap. And we have a minute to spare. brain froze over. Those eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Eh? What? These are for making Biggoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young, you can do it. We got the world's finest eye drops. We gotta take them to Biggoron before they go bad. This is the toughest part of the trading sequence. We got 4 minutes to do it. That's right, we've got one time segment after another. And on top of that, we have to frickin' climb Death Mountain all the way. Again, this is practically impossible without Epona, so if you ever want to get the Biggoron sword, you need to save Epona. Wow, that was weird. Oh, come on, that would have been cool if I jumped off. There we go, over the fence. We can't afford to make these kind of sloppy movements. Climbing Death Mountain will take a while, and I don't think, at the rate we're going, we'll be able to make it. I'm usually very, very cautious at this point because usually it takes me a few times to take care of this. There we go. Now comes the tricky part. We've got to navigate Kakariko Village and get up to the Death Mountain crater in about 2 minutes. We can't afford to be bothered by anything. We can't make... Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Sorry. Can't afford to talk to you right now. Strictly business. Don't care about you, Tech Type. At least they got rid of the part where Death Mountain rains down on you. But they haven't gotten rid of that, jeez. Alright. Come on, get up there, Link.
expired. And it punts us all the way back here. Okay. Attempt number 2. This part I can do. I didn't think I could do it the first time. Usually takes me at least a little bit before I can get it right. Okay, time to get a move on. Can't do it in at least 3 tries, then I'll off-screen it. There you go, Pona. Before you ask, there is really no way to make this faster. This is Link's default running speed. Come on, Link. You can do it. There we go. Time to spare. Yeah. We've heard it the first time. Preservatives. Excuse me. Can't afford to waste any of this time. speed ahead, Epona. I said full speed ahead, not stop. If we do that, there's no way in hell we're going to make climbing Death Mountain. Because ignoring those Skulltulas is not an option. Off we go. Okay, I don't have a lot of confidence that we'll do this. Hopefully those things haven't respawned. No, they have. Climb straight up. We're at the home stretch, everybody. There we go. We did it. Oh, second time. Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. You and me both, pal. I'm going to use them right now. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent. So I'll give you this so you won't forget. Wow, you sound just like me whenever I try and do digital artwork. After a few days, please return. Wait. Just wait patiently. Alright. Biggoron sword. You got a claim check for it. We have to, as he said, not do that. We have to wait. Now, we could do this the long way, or... We're the hero of time. We can just speed things up. Now, you have to do this for at least 3-day cycles. Otherwise, you do this. Not yet. You are impatient. Yeah, I am. Not yet. Let's see, a few more times ought to do it. Man, everyone's gonna have their schedules really off because of this. I made this. Trade for claim check. There we go. That sword is my finest work. At long last, we have the Biggoron sword. The blade was forged by a master smith, and it will never, ever break. This is the difference between the giant's knife that Biggoron makes and the Biggoron sword. We have no need for that anymore. This is our 3rd scale sword. As you can see, yeah, we definitely want to save. The Biggoron sword is a Zweihander blade. It's two-handed, it does twice the damage of the Master Sword. The downside, we can't use our shield. So at the moment, we will continue using our Master Sword. Break Link's legs. You know what? We're doing this. I don't think I've actually shown you what the warping songs does. Or warping songs do. Yes, good English, me. Very good English. Right. That wasn't what I wanted. There we go. Oops. Drop that. Warp to Lake Hylia. Now, if we had tried to do that, now I can understand exactly... Well, actually, I can hear you guys saying, hey, why didn't you do this in the first place with this training sequence? Well, if you did, then it would work right here, and the timer would be set at 1 second. Yeah. They wanted to make sure you couldn't cheese this. Jeez. Lake Hylia is more like Puddle Hylia. These are river basins down. These are blue Tektites. These are a little sturdier than regular Tektites. here's our scarecrow friend. Hey! Aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude. Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? You have an ocarina. Play that song, baby. Now if I remember right. Okay, that is what the song was. Oh yeah, that's it. You rock, I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song. I never forget anything. I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby, and here's that song, baby. Alright, that's the Scarecrow song. We mostly use it for getting stuff that we can't really reach. If you oh, right. Part of that was lost. There was one room in the fire temple that I couldn't get to because we not only need the Scarecrow song, we also need the dungeon item for this next the dungeon item from the next temple. So, with that said, we are going to cut things off, and we will start the water temple in the next video. I will see you guys later, and hope you guys are having a nice day.